Thiru Sumanta Datta, the CEO of ABP Network, Tirumati Darba Mukherjee, Director, Thiru Tushar Banerjee, Vice President of ABP Network, Thiru Sunil Goswami, the Video Head of ABP Network, Thiru Ganesh Ramachandran, Editor-in-Chief of ABP Nadu, Thiru Nagesh, Editor of ABP Desam, Thiru Raja Shanmugasundaram, Deputy Editor of ABP Nadu, respected dignitaries, esteemed speakers, respected journalists, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to each and everybody here. அனைவருக்கும் இனிய காலை வணக்கம். First of all, excuse me for my very funny voice. I was advised by the doctors not to talk for the next 3-4 days, and I don't know whoever agrees to a doctor's advice, I don't. And that's the main reason I'm here. Thanks for having me here. And whatever Thiru Ganesh Ramachandran said, அவர் சொன்னதெல்லாம் சாதனை அப்படின்னு சொன்னார். அதெல்லாம் சாதனையெல்லாம் கிடையாது. அது எங்களுடைய கடமையாக நினச்சி நாங்கள் செஞ்சிட்ருக்கிறோம். அதுக்காக தான் மக்கள் எங்களை வாக்களித்து தேர்ந்தெடுத்துருக்கிறாங்க. அதுதான் எங்களுடைய முதலமைச்சர் எங்ககிட்ட எதிர்பார்க்கறது. அதை தான் நாங்கள் செய்ய முயற்சி செஞ்சுட்ருக்கிறோம். I'm happy to speak in this prestigious South Rising Conclave organized by the ABP Network. This is not a new forum for me. 2 years ago, I participated and shared my views in the 2023 edition of the South Rising Conclave. I thank the ABP Network again for inviting me again to this very, very important conclave. This conclave is taking place at a very crucial moment when the centralization of powers is increasing in India. Last time I spoke under the topic Tamil Nadu model, what India can learn. This time I would like to speak under the topic Dravidian algorithm, a framework for strengthening federalism. What is an algorithm? An algorithm is a set of clear steps used to solve a problem or to reach a result. In computers, it works like a method that tells the machine exactly what to do at what time, step by step, to get the correct output. In a similar way, Tamil Nadu's politics also follows a clear and consistent method. That's what we call the Dravidian algorithm. This algorithm has been developed from many social, cultural, and political inputs gathered over the past century. It is this algorithm that guides the people of Tamil Nadu when they make their very important political decisions. One such political decision is that the Tamil people will never submit to the dominance of the union government. You may all know the constitution outlines the structures and powers of the union government. Even though powers are divided, they are placed under the union list, state list, and the concurrent list. So when our constitution clearly uses the term union government, why do most of the media and many northern leaders, they still call it the central government? When we call the government in New Delhi the central government, it creates a mindset that they are at the center and they can at any time pull all the powers towards themselves. That is why our Honorable Chief Minister, Thiru Karunanidhi Stalin Avargal, began using the term union government instead of the central government. The moment he did this, the BJP leaders and the supporters, they started criticizing us. They asked, how can you call it the central government as union government? And they are still upset about this simple but very powerful word, the powerful correction. DMK's view on this subject is very, very clear. The union government should only have those limited powers that concern the entire nation. The 4 key areas such as the defense, the foreign affairs, the interstate communication, and the currency. Other than these, all the remaining powers should rest with the state governments. This is the DMK's stand. We continue to fight for the state autonomy, even as the union government keeps resisting it through increasing centralization. Our leaders, Peraringer Anna and Mutthamazhigar Dr. Kalaignar, had always said that a strong federal system is what truly strengthens our country. The significant part of the development in India has come from the efforts and initiatives of all the state governments. Unfortunately, instead of supporting the well-performing states, the union government is actually punishing them, penalizing them. The union government has been penalizing states like Tamil Nadu through unfair sharing of tax revenues, delaying or blocking the funds, imposing centrally sponsored schemes across departments, the new education policy, and recently the delimitation. They are also undermining the elected state government through their appointed governor. Due to this rising centralization of power in Delhi, states like ours, Tamil Nadu, are suffering in two major ways, culturally and both financially. Tamil Nadu has always followed the two-language policy since 1967. We also have a century-long history of resisting Hindi impositions. Despite this, the union government keeps pressurizing Tamil Nadu to accept the new three-language formula under the name of new education policy. They even went to the extent of saying that the state's dues of rupees 2,100 crores for education would be released to the state only if we accept the three-language policy. But our Honorable Chief Minister, Muthuvel Karunanidhi Stalin, firmly said, not just rupees 2,100 crores, even if the union government offers us rupees 10,000 crores, Tamil Nadu will never ever accept the three-language formula. The union government has not yet allocated the allocation funds for the Tamil Nadu. Therefore, our government has initiated legal proceedings before the Supreme Court to secure the education fund. We are still fighting for it. And let me state clearly before this gathering, if the union government tries to impose Hindi or any other language on our people, Tamil Nadu will never hesitate to rise again and fight another language battle. Similarly, the union government tried in every possible way to stall the archaeological excavations in Kiradi. But our Dravidian model government stood firm and continued the work to uncover one of the oldest civilizations in our country. Even after the Kiradi report was submitted with clear scientific evidence, the union government has still not approved it, giving baseless reasons. Why? Because the party ruling the union government wants to create its own version of the history, even if it means ignoring the evidence. First, they must understand that India is a multicultural, multilingual nation. Every state has its own language, own history, own culture, own pride, own politics, and its own heroes. But the BJP wants to overshadow all of this with their idea of one nation, one election, one culture, one language, one religion, and one history. The BJP wants to impose cultural dominance over all the states. Their aim is to reduce all the rich and diverse cultures of our country to a single identity and bring everything under their own control. Their goal is to push India towards a strong unitary system by making the state governments powerless, or I would even say, by completely destroying the very own idea of states. They want state governments to function like municipal corporations, following the orders from Delhi. And because the BJP sees the DMK as a major obstacle to their agenda, they're making all efforts to block the developmental agenda of Tamil Nadu. They are misusing the powers of the union government and even independent institutions. Whenever Tamil Nadu and other southern states raise physical concerns and demand a rightful share, the BJP-ruled union government chooses to completely ignore these issues. The unfair way of sharing tax revenues and other funds has already affected the southern states, even though we contribute more to the nation's economy. To silence the voices of these economically stronger states that ask for fair fund allocation, the BJP is now pushing a new strategy, the delimitation. We are proud that our Honorable Chief Minister understood this conspiracy much earlier and raised his voice against it for the first time in our country. Because delimitation as mentioned here, will reduce the number of MPs from Tamil Nadu and other states and successfully implemented the union government's successfully implementing the union government's family planning program. Meanwhile, the states that did not implement the population control measures properly will get more Lok Sabha seats if this plan is carried out. If I have to summarize the BJP's plan in one line, they want economically strong states to become politically weak, while economically weaker states to gain more political power. This delimitation will only lead to more concentration of power in the union government and will destroy whatever little federalism is left in our country. Most of you must be aware the union government recently rejected the Tamil Nadu's metro rail proposals for Coimbatore and Madurai. Citing what is the reason? They said the population figures, it is very less. But as many of you are aware, several cities in BJP-ruled states with populations smaller than Coimbatore and Madurai have already received approval for new metro rail projects. As the DMK government continues to resist every attempt by the BJP to assert its supremacy over the state governments, they are misusing all the institutions under their control to threaten the state governments. They are unleashing the CBI, the ED, Income Tax Department, and other agencies against the DMK leaders and ministers with only one aim, to silence us, to silence Tamil Nadu. The BJP has already taken control of AIDMK, which is supposed to be the opposition party in Tamil Nadu. By threatening them through these very institutions, they have turned the AIDMK into a mere branch of BJP. While the democratic forces are voicing against the Special Intensive Revision, the SIR list, AIDMK approached the Supreme Court in favor of the SIR. The BJP expects the DMK to behave just like this submissive AIDMK, a party that has the term Dravidam only in its name, but acts completely opposite to the Dravidian ideologies. The BJP has already used every investigating agency against us. Now, they have brought the Election Commission of India into their political game. The DMK has always fought to protect the Tamil language, social justice, state rights, and democracy. And today, the responsibility is also in our shoulders to protect the voting rights of the Tamil Nadu people. Moreover, the BJP has set the governor on a mission to cripple the functioning of state government by blocking the bills passed by the Legislative Assembly. The Tamil Nadu governor even wanted to change the name of our state, Tamil Nadu. He dropped the idea only after facing massive backlash from the people of Tamil Nadu. Many decades ago, our leader, Muthamazhingar Kalaignar, had formed a committee headed by Justice Rajamannar. This shows that our struggle for federalism is long and continuous and still going on. Now our Chief Minister has also formed a high-level committee on union-state relationship with former Supreme Court Justice Kurian Joseph as the chairman. I hope our efforts will help people and leaders in all the states to understand the importance of federalism and the state rights. We want constitutional amendments that will give more power to the states so that India can truly function as a strong union of states. Over the century, through political struggles, social movements, cultural awakening, and the guidance of leaders like Thandai Periyar, Peraringer Anna, Dr. Kalaignar, and now our Honorable Chief Minister, Tamil Nadu people have discovered the best way to live with dignity, self-respect, equality, secularism, and harmony. That's why I call this century-long process of opposing and fighting the divisive forces as the Dravidian algorithm. This algorithm will guide us and give us the strength to resist communal and divisive forces to protect and strengthen the federal structure of our country. We are not against the union government. We are against the undermining of the constitution. We are not demanding special treatment. All we are demanding is a fair treatment to all the states. Strong states make a strong nation. Federalism is not a bargaining chip. It is a foundation of India's unity. As long as centralization attempts continue, as long as the state rights are denied, As long as the states are treated as subordinates, DMK and our leader will stand, speak, and fight at the forefront. Our voice is not just for the Tamil Nadu, but for the idea of India that the Constitution envisioned. Thank you all for this great opportunity. Nice meeting you. I wish this conclave a great success. Nandri, Vanakkam.